Fractured Blooms is an upcoming cozy farming sim psychological horror game in which you are stuck in a time loop. It sounds crazy, I know, but the demo for the game was incredible, and it left me with so many questions. How did she get stuck in a time loop? What happened to her family? What happened to her? What is going on? And what is this thing? My name is HulkingEnigma, and welcome to my lore dive, where we dive into the lore of horror games to see what lurks beneath the surface. Now, if you've hung around my channel, you know that I enjoy theorizing about horror games. After playing the demo twice, my mind started racing with theories, and I have two theories that get pretty dark. Let's talk about it. Now, first off, you usually can only play this demo once. After you beat the game, this happens when you try to play it again.
The garden's like a child. It always needed something. But we ought to be self-sufficient these days. That was all I needed for tonight. Now, I focused on the garden. I went underneath the porch and got out the beet seeds. I never missed a day. Then, I tilled the soil.
But luckily, I managed to play it twice, and here's how. I was given an exclusive early access code to the demo. Shout out to Serenity Forge for that key, by the way. This allowed me to play the demo before it was officially released. And I played it, I made a video of it, go check it out if you haven't seen it. However, the game was updated on the day the demo was dropped. Now, I don't know if this was an update of a new version of the game, or just minor bug fixes, or whatever. But whatever the update did, it also reset my game and allowed me to play it again. And I did play it again. But this time, I really took my time to look around at different things. The first thing I noticed, and let's be real, everyone noticed, is that Angie isn't alright. She definitely has something going on with her mentally. We know the game has an element of dealing with trauma, and Angie is definitely dealing with it in a unique way. This is when my first theory comes into play. The game takes place inside Angie's head. Now, I could just say I think this due to all the weird stuff happening, but I think we can also take a deeper step. We know she is living the same day over and over again. She is stuck in a time loop performing the same tasks. But there was a time in the demo where a voice tells her to choose the flowers instead of the beets.
It was hot
Hey,
today.
don't listen to her.
Sweltering.
I think she's insane. You should plant the flowers instead.
Now, what if this is her reliving the same day in her head and trying to figure out what she could have done differently? Now, many people do this. They replay events in their head to try to think of how they would have done something different and how that would have changed the outcome of said event. If Angie experienced a traumatic event on this day, then she could be reliving it over and over again, trying to find a way to make things different. That isn't the only thing that could hint at this being inside her head. During the first cycle of the demo, you can explore and interact with some regions of the map and hear Angie's thoughts on them. She says this specific line when you look out towards the mountains.
It's so hazy today. You used to be able to see for miles.
Now, this line stuck out to me. You see, people can experience what's called a brain fog, which is something that makes one's mind feel foggy or hazy. The symptoms of this are disorientation, mental fatigue, memory issue, and more. Now, Angie's situation can easily fit into this. What if her surroundings are foggy, and that is a way for her saying she is experiencing brain fog? She did say things used to be clear, but now they are not. This would also tie into her looks as well, as her looks do not match her surroundings. She has this anime-style character while her surroundings are more realistic. I've noticed a lot of people talking about this, some critiquing it, some loving it, but no one really asking why. I noticed something upstairs in a bedroom. Now, the upstairs is where all the bedrooms are in the house. There is the parent bedroom and a couple of kid bedrooms. In one of the kid bedrooms, there's a poster of a girl hanging on the wall.
I liked reading. I liked this TV show as well. I used to wear beautiful dresses.
This girl looks just like Angie. Now, what if this is Angie's original room and this poster is of a character that Angie enjoys to watch or read?
I like this TV show as well.
In fact, she enjoyed this character so much that she wanted to be just like her. Strong, powerful, can handle any situation, whatever it is, she wanted to be her. So with her reliving this day, this traumatic day, to see if she could change anything, she is imagining herself as someone who she thinks can fix it all. Someone who would have been able to handle or stop the events that happened and save everyone. That is why she looks the way she does, and her surroundings don't. But tell me, what do you think about this theory? Is she currently in her own head? Or does this actually take place in the real world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The next theory I want to discuss is pretty dark, which concerns what Angie experienced. During the demo, we learned that something happened to her family. She has a mother, father, and younger brother, and we can come to this conclusion due to the number of bedrooms and pictures on the wall. They are not seen in the demo at all, and at one point Angie even says that she couldn't save them, so obviously something happened to them. Something bad.
I couldn't save them.
Let's assume they died, but the question is, how? Was it an accident, or was it something else? While exploring the house during Cycle 2, you may notice something interesting. All of the pictures of the father's face are scratched out. Now, why would his face be scratched out when none of the other faces are? At first I thought, well, maybe he's dead, but what happened to the other ones? If it was because he's dead, that's why his face is scratched out, surely other faces would be scratched out as well. But they're not. Well, what if the reason his face is scratched out is because he did something bad to the family? What if he wasn't a good father? At least not really. Due to seeing all the religious decorations around the house, I'm willing to bet that he masqueraded around as a good, God-fearing father, but was truly a monster behind doors. One line in particular makes me wonder this, and honestly shudder. It's this one right here.
Dirty thing. Flower thing.
Now, in order not to make YouTube mad, I don't plan on really explaining in details what this means. To put it simply, it means the father could have done something really, really terrible to Angie. The strange hands monster would also make sense, as if this was the father that did these awful things to her, this monster could represent her father laying hands on her and the family. In fact, it could be the father in her own mind, as all she sees of her father are the hands that did, once again, really bad things to her. These horrible things could have scarred her so deeply and built up so much trauma within that one dark and stormy night, when the father snapped and killed the rest of the family, Angie snapped as well, and she grabbed the kitchen knife and killed him. This would explain the storm that seems to be so relevant during the demo, as well as the line where Angie talks about how she doesn't usually leave knives out on the counter.
I didn't usually leave the knives on the counter.
That's right. It's all falling into place. Angie killed her father using the knife on the counter during a stormy night. She did this after he killed her mother and her brother, and after he did terrible things to her. The only question is, where are the bodies? If only there was a place she could put them. A place where the soil wouldn't look out of place if messed with. A place they would never be found. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts about my crackpot theory. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know of your theories of what could be happening during this demo. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more Fractured Blooms content and horror content in general. And I'll see you in the next one.